And now moving on to the seventh shloka. Karala phala pattika daghat 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 jwalat dhananjayahuti krita prachanda panchasayake धराधरेन्द्र नंदिनी कुचाग्र चित्रपत्रक प्रकल्पनैक शिल्पिनी त्रिलोचने रतिर्मम. Now, the forehead of the Lord is dazzling with Agni, dhagad dhagad dhagajwalad, karala phala pattika. So his phala means the region of the forehead. It appears as if there is a pattika, there is a brilliant band or a brilliant cloth around his forehead, like a bandana. So because of the presence of that Agni, so the Agni is so luminous and dazzling that it appears as if the Lord is wearing a very shiny cloth across his forehead. And again, as seen in the previous shloka, the same terms are used here also. Dhananjaya Ahuti Krita Prachanda Panchasayake. Dhananjaya refers to the Agni. Mm, uh, and Panchasayaka refers to Manmatha, who is the personification of desire. So this Dhananjaya Ahuti, what does it do? It consumes, it destroys desire. And now our Divine Mother comes into picture again. Dharadharendra Nandini Kuchagra Chitra Patraka Prakalpaneka Shilpini Trilochane Ratirmama. Now, it is important to understand that our Divine Mother is the embodiment of the entire cosmos. So, the Shastra says Lalita Vishwa Vigraha. Every entity in the cosmos is a part of her cosmic form. We are nourished and sustained by the sun and the moon. Sunlight is essential for crops to flourish. Similarly, moonlight is essential for herbs to flourish. So she is our Divine Mother, and we are like infants. We are nourished by her. So the sun and the moon in her cosmic form, the sun and the moon are like her bosom. So this aspect is also mentioned in the Shastra. Surya Chandrau Stanau Devyaha Taveva Nayane Smrite Ubhau Tatanka Yugalam Ityesha Vaidiki Shrutihi. So they perform nourishment to the entire cosmos. Surya Chandrau Stanau Devyaha. Therefore, they are her bosom. Taveva Nayane Smrite. They are also her two eyes because they witness all the happenings in the cosmos, and they again are her tatankas or ear ornaments. Ubhau Tatanka Yugalam. Who- They are the ear ornaments. They are close to her ears and they report all the happenings. They witness all the happenings by being present as eyes, and they report all the happenings to her by being present as the tatankas on her ears. And they nourish the entire cosmos by being present as her bosom as well. So now, Lord Shiva is the divine sculptor who constantly pumps energy into the sun and the moon so that they continue to nourish us without running out of the ability, without running out of their nourishing power. So he is like a sculptor who pumps life into who pumps life into the stone. Otherwise, a stone is just a piece of it's just a mass. A sculptor makes it into a beautiful sculpture. So similarly, he brings a stone into life. In a sense, that's what a sculptor does. So similarly, a divine father, he pumps all the required energy into the sun and the moon. So this aspect must be viewed with absolute reference because prior to this, uh, it has been clearly indicated that the Lord Himself he destroys desire of all forms, and then He talks about uh, pumping energy into her bosom, which actually means He's pumping energy into the sun and the moon for our welfare, for the sake of our welfare. And so, absolute reverence is required to understand these aspects of the Shastra. They should not be interpreted in any other manner. And if we look at this particular shloka, the Akanksha that is seen is Trilochane Ratirmama. So the devotee is asking the Lord So Trilochanaha here refers to Lord Shiva with three eyes, who has three eyes. And may my mind always be absorbed. That Rati is that intense devotion, that passion towards the Lord to the exclusion of everything else. So the devotee is asking for intense devotion uh, so that his mind is not troubled by other worldly thoughts or worldly concerns, and his mind is eternally rests blissfully in the thought of the Lord. So Trilochane Pratirmama. So with these aspects in mind and with absolute reverence, let us read the shloka once again. Karala phala pattika dagat 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 jwalat dhananjayahuti krita prachanda panchasayake धराधरेन्द्र नंदिनी कुचाग्र चित्रपत्रक प्रकल्पनैक शिल्पिनी त्रिलोचने रतिर्मम.